YouTube was It's your boy Zeb back with another bang in this video. Brian Norman says that a Jin Saki fight is bigger than Jerron Boots Ennis. Let's get it. Ever since Brian Norman knocked out Derek Quavez last Saturday in a dominant victory when he made him quit, his dad been talking a lot. His dad is his mouthpiece. His dad is his manager, looks like his trainer and manager. And his dad says, I like it. People are saying you can't do it without Boots. You can't make millions without Boots. So it's a very smart decision. I like it. He says Jin Sasaki had the whole squad with him. He had the whole Japanese government with him. They had the whole team with them. I stayed out of the way. There were so many cameras in my son's face during that interview between him and Sasaki. I couldn't even get close. He said that shit was crazy. You could see they were all up in his face. Facts. He says, I think it's the great decision from a business standpoint. We want both legacy and money. To me, I like it. If he beats Sasaki in Japan, he gets a whole other international audience. All right, there aren't any welterweights going across seas doing shit like that. Whole other countries, of course, they've got to pay us to come, so that's where the millions come in at. He says the Jin Sasaki fight is worth more than the Jerron Ennis fight. It's worth more money, and it's on the same network. So guess what? Mr. Taxman says it's good for the taxes. I got a lot to say about this. I got a lot to say. First of all, I understand the lens that they coming from. Right? They're young. Keep in mind this dude young as hell. He's very young. Right? So money is definitely going to be a young man's top priority. Even when he was in negotiation with Boots, the only thing that stopped that fight from happening was the money, was the lack of money Eddie was willing to put up. Right? And that's why I don't like promoters in boxing. Because promoters, they make some big fights happen, but they stop a lot of big fights from happening, right? And that's why Turkey, he's not really a promoter. Turkey is more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? More of a host. He's hosting fights. I mean, he'll pay for promotions. He'll do this. He'll do that. Now, in fact, now Turkey, he been promoting. I ain't gonna lie, he been promoting, but it's been different, right? Money is never an issue of why fights don't happen with Turkey, right? When fights fall out with guys like Eddie, it's always over some nonsense. It's either money or guys talking about I'm the A side, Anthony Joshua ducking Deontay because of politics, talking about I'm the A side. He has to earn the fight. I will freeze him out. I'm like, now look at you, goofy. He's got your belt took by Daniel Dubois. You look stupid, right? But you could have fought for Undisputed versus Deontay, but you wanted to listen to Eddie Hearn propaganda. No, I'm more handsome. I'm the draw. He has to prove himself. I'm like, all right, now look at you. Stupid. Dumb. You look crazy. So, Brian Norman, I understand his perspective wanting to make money because that was his lens for Boots. I want to make money. Give me an extra 300K and we'll make it happen. But Eddie was like, nah, we ain't paying you no extra 300K. And the fight never happened. Now Brian Norman looks like he on the bigger fights. But even though he's chasing his money right now, which is understandable and respectable for a young man, right? A young man needs to chase the bag. I saw some guys comparing him to Canelo. They was like, it's ducking when Canelo does it, but it's good business when Brian Norman does it. Nobody says it's bad business when Canelo does it, but it is heavy ducking. And it is. The fact is, Brian Norman was we acting like it's exactly the same. Brian Norman was in negotiations with Boots. The only thing that stopped it from happening was money. Canelo came out of his own mouth and said, I'm never going to fight that dude Benavidez. Allegedly, he came out of his own mouth saying, I'm just never going to fight him. So with Canelo, there's no amount of money or negotiations you could pay him to fight Benavidez. With Brian Norman, it was a dollar amount that he was willing to take that risk to fight for, but they didn't want to pay him, right? Why would you fight the best fighter in the world in your division for short money? If I'm going to fight the best, I want to be paid handsomely. You feel me? Simple as that. That's how boxing works. When the best fight the best, they get paid handsomely. That's how this shit works. You don't fight the best for chump change. And I understand business this, business that, right? I don't like looking into guys' pockets, but if I was to put myself in their shoes, I'm fighting Boots in this. We're not supposed to beat Boots. Everybody think Boots gonna beat us. Compensate me well for taking this risk. You want me to take short money and fight the best fighter in the division? What do I look like? Do I look Riri to you? Do I look like I'm on the spectrum? Do it look like my brain function at 2 words per minute? No. You feel me? And that's why Brian Norman didn't take that offer from Eddie Hearn. But Jen Sasaki challenging him, it's the chance they can go overseas, get an overseas market. And that's great for boxing. I think boxers should start exploring that, right? Even, some people built themselves strictly in America. Tank Davis built himself in America, beating up Mexican fighters. Floyd Mayweather did the same thing. But shit, Devin Haney built his fan base from going to Australia and beating up the international man. And who knows, maybe Brian Norman could follow suit. You feel me? We know Devin Haney got that Australian market at his fingertips. Who knows? Maybe Brian Norman gonna have that Japanese market at his fingertips. We know Steph got the Japanese market on his fingertips when he fought Fulton, right? So maybe B Norman gonna have that Japanese market. We know Devin Haney got the Australian market. So it's all about marketing at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, even though they saying this, I still want to see them fight Boots. I don't want this to be an excuse why they don't fight Boots. I want that Boots fight to happen. Right? If he takes this fight, then he fights Mario, then he gotta fight Boots after that. It's only right. But it's a lot of shit in boxing going on right now. Devin Haney versus Ryan. Who knows? Maybe Devin fights Mario. Maybe Ryan challenges Boots for his belt, that WBA. It's a lot of interesting shit going on at welterweight. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the post notification bell so you get notified every time I drop. Till next time.